Today I want to talk about a book called Mastery by Leonard George. He talks about the needs to become a master or better, a professional in any scope, and the common mistakes that we make during the acquisition of new abilities. 5 years ago, I tried to learn how to play the guitar, and after a while I abandoned my idea of becoming the next Jimi Hendrix because I thought I could become a guitar master in 1 week or 2. This is just one of the biggest problems we have when we try to learn something new. We believe in existence of a magic pill. We believe we can be good at the start. This is because we are constantly bombarded with advertising that make us believe we can. Besides, what we really requires to be a success. I'm sure you met a guy on a pop-up window while surfing on the internet, tried to convince you that he's earning $500 comfortably from his house. The sad thing is that many of us believe in it. Publishers know well that products with captivating titles sell more. They know that many of us prefer to buy a pill that says we can lose weight in a week without doing anything. Imagine someone trying to sell you a product saying that to lose weight, you have to practice, you have to sweat, you have to control your diet. Obviously, a product like this no one will ever buy. Second idea is that luck and talent are overvalued. Until few years ago, when I saw a man with wallet full of money or going around with a Ferrari, or a person who was a phenomenon in drawing or playing the guitar, I thought they are only fortunate or that they are talented. But explaining success so is highly counterproductive, because it's basically saying that if I did not have talent or luck, I could not improve my situation. In reality, anyone can become a professional in any field. Luck and talent are not the main cause of who is successful. It's easy to say that he has only talent or just lucky. In fact, the outcomes of a person's are like the foam that forms over the beer. There is much more below. In fact, when you say someone's lucky and you can't see the hours behind of hard work and ongoing failures that they have to overcome to achieve their goals. So we need absolutely to stop explaining the success with talent and luck. The third idea is that during the learning process, we will meet various setbacks in our path. When I went to London, I started working at the bar. Initially, it was difficult. It was perhaps one of the most complicated things I did in my life. I did not know where to start to just make a simple ricotta. It's more than once I think of giving up on everything and go back home, because although I was practicing for a while, it did not seem to improve. I had problems because I was learning something new that I have never done before, and I didn't know I was meeting the first setback. So what does this word mean? Is a time period in which, despite being stressed to practice, you do not see any apparent movement. 99% of people are unaware of this fortune, so they abandon whatever they want to learn after the first days because they do not see fast improvements. There is this idea of our society for here we believe that learning has consisted of continuous and steady progress. In fact, it is the exact opposite. To improve, we have to face continuous practicing. Although we do not see apparent improvements because after a long time in practice, we will notice that we have made a small step towards where we want to arrive. The fourth idea is that to learn new abilities, the two main ingredients are practice and time. In fact, we can become a professional, able to touch globally. We have to practice in our own field for about 10,000 hours. This means that, for example, you want to become a world-class designer. You have to spend a total of 1 year sitting to practice designing. You have to overcome the desire to abandon your dream more than once. You have to overcome the constant failures that will occur on your path. Obviously, we can focus on something for so long only if we are passionate about whether we love what we are doing. And that is why it is virtually impossible to excel in the areas we hate. We should learn to practice only for the sake of doing so without constantly thinking about when we will begin to have results. Equation for success in any field is practice plus time equals to success. And anyone who tries to make you believe the opposite is just because he is trying to sell you something. These are the main 4 ideas that struck me while reading Mastery. Thank you for listening to me, guys, and if you find this video useful, share it with your friends, and remember to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one that I will upload in the coming days.